once again, my teammates and my stream mates. I'm coming at you live with another edition of Batman Arkham Knight. It's a little bit of a late stream today. Ended up taking a bit of a nap, but I've eaten, I've slept, I'm rested, and I ain't got nothing else to do. So, guess I can hang out for a while. Without any further ado, let's go on ahead and continue the tale. The last time we were here, we were fresh on Barbara Gordon's trail, and we were busy following the militia members that took her. And we're going to continue that. Had ourselves a little bit of a hallucination.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I
heard this one yesterday.
I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her head. Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet. Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow.
The best thing they could have done for Arkham City. The best thing they could have done for Arkham Knight was to make this sort of like a buddy comedy sort of thing. With the Joker in your pocket at all times. I've made a few modifications since we last met.
I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Sir?
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
Last thing we want is Alfred in danger again.
I've got Oracle, Batman. Now you care who I am. Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
It's scary to think about somebody that's technologically on the same level as Batman.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate.
I have to get out to investigate. Right, I'm jumping the gun. What do we got over here? Kind of reminds me of a pizza for some reason. They just put a giant metal pizza in the ground.
Well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Bat computer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in,
Irises, my guy?
and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and lose the
Riddler guy
device,
over there.
it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius.
As you predicted, sir, he's trying to defuse the device. The drones you requested have been deployed.
So you must get back within range or the device will explode.
Deterrent. I know, sir. I'll stop him dead. Rattler's hit. It's still operational. Batman's taken out a Rattler.
Listen, I'm just hoping that the Riddler guy is still there when this is all over.
Damn it! Rattler's taking damage. Alpha targets hit a drone. Lost a Rattler.
These machines are relentless. Unlike you, they don't give up. They don't hesitate, they don't hold back, and they are not afraid of you, Batman.
I think we've got one more.
We lost the drone unit in the cauldron.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
That old power winch. Nothing beats that. Oh.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
I should pick up the Arkham Knight's trail.
Yes, the trail I was on.
Batman, it's got a freaking tank. Oh God! Come on, get us out of here.
You're always chasing Dark
Not even bothering to chase these guys. They're small potatoes.
You could have struck first.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia
locked
must be
out.
hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
Listen up, man. We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
Control. Drone spotted in Kingston. Falcon 4 out.
And here we are on another clock tower building. Yeah, my goal is to be a lot lower than I am. I always feel ever so slightly misled by the bat signals drop points sometimes.
The station's crawling with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
Me? With the shark. Good. We're gonna need it. You think he's coming? Oh, I know he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone. He's not catching us off guard. Better not. Batman accesses that terminal now. One scarecrow in the Arkham.
I can only wonder why the double-edged takedown wasn't an option for me.
Is he gonna be okay? Where is he? On top of the ticket office. I'll keep watch. Guys out. We lost him. Start checking for men down.
crispy.
You're a creature of Batman.
Handled spectacularly.
He's picking you up from the vantage point. Get a line on there now. Glad you're putting up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the
I
bridge
can't stop
control.
smiling
I'm rebooting the
every time I just hear him talk.
It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me.
Damn sure did.
No, you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
Gave us the business.
What's with all the rain? Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid with that umbrella. Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever.
Can't exactly get the Batmobile over here at this point in time. But what we can do is check up on old Enigma here.
We have rioters on Miagani Island. Falcon 5 out.
All right, riddle me this, fellas.
What do you call the guy? Batman! He's here!
Oof.
Riddler has Catwoman.
Get interrogated.
Tell me why. I don't know anything. I swear. I just tied her up and left her inside. Why? What's Nigma's play?
I ain't got a clue. I just brought her here and planted some of those trophies nearby. That's it. You gotta believe me.
I do.
Oh boy. Let's get some Batmobile upgrades going. Number for this thing would be pretty nice. Ugh, none of the good upgrades. Combat upgrades it is then. Of combat. I have critical. 4 points for special combo battering. That just seems like something I should just have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Let's see what the Riddler has in store for me now. What the hell is this creature? A ladybug? I love it. Alright, fuck your cutscene. This is what Catwoman's supposed to be wearing.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
We've got automatons! And the extra cool part is...
Finally!
We can switch characters on the fly in this game.
What a pair you make. Together, you're just competent enough to survive.
Take it out!
Enjoy it while it lasts, Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things. No doubt you enjoyed that.
They're heavily modified versions of the, what looks like the Arkham, the Wonder City automatons. But they got these green bellies.
Shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom! But don't despair, Dark Knight. You did one challenge already. So let's see how long it takes for you to turn a running start into a stumble and fall. Take that rocket-fueled roadster and head on over to Chinatown, Detective. Your second test is waiting.
How did you get into this situation?
You'll be back right away. Guys like Eddie let me be until I started playing nice with the bat.
It's unlike you to get caught. Was it an ambush? Blackmail? A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he had a job.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
And off I go. We've got the Catwoman character bio. An orphan who learned to survive on the mean streets of Gotham, Selina Kyle turned to thievery to survive. Determined to do it with style, she learned martial arts and trained in gymnastics to perfect her skills. Her criminal activities are tempered by a reluctant altruism, making her an inconsistent villain and occasional hero. She maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman that frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally romantic. Little is known about her movements since the closure of Arkham City, but a string of high-profile burglaries suggests she is still at large in Gotham. So something I never noticed.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
was that the bios for these games,
Batman, old boy.
so much to listen to. The bios for these games stay consistent from title to title.
Got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped. Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
Oh, that's just horrible. Alright, so we do got some things to do. Do we have intel on this?
You might want to search the Bristol district, sir. Officers have reported hearing the same opera music associated with other crime scenes you've investigated.
I gotta say that it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Not for long.
Control Falcon 4. We've got something. There's a body strung up on a rooftop in Bristol. Over. Damn animal.
Alright.
I'm imagining. I gotta be imagining it. Who chained a body to a wall?
Looking for said body, I don't see it.
Arkham Knight. I never heard of him. And I was in Arkham City.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers.
Serial killer, how unique.
I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham.
Alright. So you can narrow it down to like one thing per level.
The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago.
Just to have that encyclopedic knowledge. There's it.
Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws have been implanted to repair a fractured
Issa
humerus.
Mendez went through the ringer.
Alfred, the victim...
I wonder if that's a developer photo that they used.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned aged 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
Alright, that's another Wayne Tech point for us. Um,
Batman, that crazy son of a bitch Jervis Tech just walked into the precinct and handed himself in. He says he's taking hostages, wants to talk to you.
I'm on my way. Don't let anyone speak to him until I get there.
Jervis Tech at it again.
Think of this not as a time trial, detective, but as a time ordeal.
Time ordeal. Man.
I told you, he's got like these knives on his hands and a big red cross on his.
Didn't get me. I was waiting for your ass. I was waiting for your ass.
The bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
Tackle his ass. So, meet Man-Bat, ladies and gentlemen.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir.
I'm him. Did you forget, Alfred?
The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. He and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
Alright, we will be able to check up on that.
Man's car don't stand a chance against all these tanks.
We do. Let's hear what the Hatter has to say. The hell are those lines over there? Look at all the stuff that's up here.
I say we do them now. How? I don't know how. All I know is it's gotta be now. Now? Yeah, now. What do we do? Okay, what are you thinking? I'm thinking quick. How quick? I thought there was only one quick. I'd say there's varying degrees of quickness. No, the more you speak, the more I think I'm gonna whack you instead.
It's talking about whacking somebody. I probably should get over this.
You know, it had a kind of retro classic car thing going on. Didn't turn into a freaking tank either.
The line of duty. Okay, this is one of the kidnapped firefighters.
What happens when you puncture an eyeball? Huh? Nah, didn't think so.
Most people wouldn't know what happens when you puncture an eyeball, considering you've just punctured their eyeball.
smell fried bat wings.
Bruh.
Dodge a bullet, Batman.
They fucking yomping me.
It works.
Dodging a Batman, that always works.
Help me.
Oh, there you are. Get up, man.
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. The rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
And each point represents a different firefighter. So I've got a long night ahead of me with that mission.
We're gonna need a damn bomb to take out that car of his.
Back on the trail to the GCPD.
GCPD. Why?
I suppose a crisis of conscience is too much to hope for, sir.
So this mission is one of the downloadable content missions that the game has to offer.
Some freaks chaining up dead bodies. Some straight asshole. Let's go see.
Not a part of the main story missions, but extra content that's fun and that I get to share with you all. I'm happy about that.
Man, I swear the ground shakes when that thing comes down the ramp.
One of the ace workers saw it in action. Said he'd never seen a car do anything like that before.
So as you can see, the cells are getting fuller and fuller with people. Well, you can't really see yet.
If you ask me, we should be taking our boys off the streets. No way we can go toe-to-toe with a damn army.
And what do we got over here?
Hey, Batman. How you doing?
Gordon was never happy
The
about
audacity
living in
of
the
you.
city, especially after what happened with you-know-who. I guess he was right.
What the hell was she doing in the city anyway?
I know, seems weird. What did she think she was up to?
Maybe she thought she could help.
You're working for Riddler. What? You're crazy. Batman's gone crazy, guys.
What are you doing, Batman? Back up.
Stand down, Batman. I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
Are you sure?
Okay. I do favors for Enigma. Tell him when Gordon's on his
Cleaned
trail.
up this station.
Those dumb trophies of his around the place. That kind of stuff. But that's it, really. I'm not such a bad guy. I swear.
I don't care.
Hey, you can't throw me in here. I'm a cop.
Not anymore. Sorry about drawing our guns. We're just all on edge around here, that's all. Nothing personal.
Sorry, Batman. We had no idea. Internal Affairs had their eye on someone at GCPD, and looks like we know who it was.
Batman, buddy, you got this all wrong.
I'm a
Bruh.
agent. I wasn't working for Riddler. I just wanted him to think it was working for him while I fit him bad into.
But, look, Batman, no hard feelings. In your position, I'd have probably done the same. Things not working out the way you planned.
Can't trust anybody in fucking Gotham. Look, it's going down.
It's a fashion show? You think a new suit's gonna help? You're a bigger fool than I thought.
Oh, he knocked himself out that time. At this point, it's harassment.
He's looking
Oh,
beautiful.
can we talk?
He stopped screaming at least. Hey, Owens, you okay?
Come on, buddy. Say something.
If Cash thinks I'm going in there, he's crazy. He's doing just fine with us out here.
Stuck in there on his own can't be helping. It's just making him more paranoid.
Oh, God. Their faces. What's wrong with them?
There we go. Maximum security, 1 out of 11, 8% locker capacity, 97 holding cells. We got a scoreboard here.
Get him off!
11, October 19th. Going back over some old interviews I did on Gotham's home.
Always looking for names to be smirched, but where does this newsman draw the line?
You've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
All right, and that's just the first of many. The Riddler grid looks a little bit different in this one, but
No one knew why. I think there might have been.
we got the city story. Just Jack. Jack Ryder's weekly column, only in the Herald. Hey there, Gotham. Jack's back. I know, it's been a while, but I've been busy. Book deals, TV appearances, negotiations to syndicate this very column. Those things take time, Jack fans. Too much time, actually. And the agents never call you back. So I decided to give up on them. Besides, I already had a starring role in the televisual event of the season. Yep, that was my handsome face you saw sprouting from an immaculately tailored suit and giving evidence to the Arkham City Commission. And I just want to set the record straight. Yes, I said that Arkham City was illegal. Yes, I produced documentary evidence of prisoners being abused, degraded, forced to live in squalor, and nearly killed. And yes, I said that anyone exposed to such horrors should be released and generously compensated. But let's get one thing straight, Gotham. I was talking about me. I didn't need to see that crap. I shouldn't have even been there. I saw one guy eating his own arm when food supplies ran low. His own arm! I mean, he didn't look like he was accustomed to the hut cuisine on the other side of the wall, but me, I dined well. Gotham, I needed therapy after. So all you losers sending me hate mail, stop it. It's not my fault the crooks got free. I just wanted Gotham City to repay its debt to me, and I'm sure you do too. Hashtag justice for Jack Ryder. Hashtag Jack Ryder Gate.
A link to Black.
I'm watching you, Ryder.
What? Not interesting enough for you out there, Batman? You should stick with old Jack. He knows where to find the action.
You're taking up valuable space.
None of the blockheads in blue out there have a clue what they're up to. They think a homicide is something you use on weeds.
Whatever you're doing, drop it.
You know, I live for these conversations.
Tape 11, October 19th. Going back over some old interviews
Jack Ryder is an investigative reporter turned controversial talk show host, well known for his aggressive manner and his relentless determination to get to the truth. Following his brush with death in Arkham City, Ryder wrote a series of editorials condemning the facility. By his own admittance, Ryder's testimony proved influential in the state's decision to release a number of falsely imprisoned inmates, many of whom received substantial compensation packages.
did on Gotham's homeless. Numbers were dropping. No one knew why. I think there might have been a link to Blackfire.
A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice? It's got to be Aaron Cash's hand. We keep having to take pictures of this thing. Oh, it's this photo. I don't know why I keep thinking his hand is the riddle solution. It's this damn photo that's been the solution for the past 3 games. Cash lifted the framed photo out of the box and placed it on the desk. He still remembered the day he pinned it to the inside of his locker during the first shift at the asylum. It's been with him ever since. Nice looking family you got there, sir, the sergeant remarked, busily clearing out the previous owner's possessions from a drawer. Cash was close to telling him it was a lucky charm, but that he knew the reaction that he'd get. The kid didn't know how crazy things could get. He'd soon end up as superstitious as all the rest. Besides, something was telling Cash luck might not be worth a damn around here. He'd be the 5th station supervisor in as many months. The others were all gone, assassinated. Cash knew he was putting himself in the crosshairs, tempting fate, but the commissioner had asked, and he couldn't refuse a friend. The sergeant finished packing the dead man's things just as Gordon arrived. "Aaron," Jim said, offering his hand. "Didn't think I'd see you tonight," Cash replied, shaking the commissioner's hand. Gordon always came down for this part. It was the introduction. Both men stepped out of the elevator onto the roof. The bat signal illuminated the night sky. "You know," Cash said, "we've met already." "I know," Gordon said, "but it's tradition." Just another word for superstition, Cash thought.
What's the latest?
We've got Jervis downstairs in the interview room. He's talking about killing cops. Batman, I just lost contact with 3 of my squad cars. Coincidence?
I doubt it.
If you and that freak need some alone time, I can kill the surveillance cam.
It's a little bit on the corrupt side, Cash. I would expect better from you, but I guess I can let it slide given the circumstances. Ivy, how you holding up? Got your hands on the glass. I don't like that.
You're not attuned to the world the way I am, Batman. Something's coming. I can feel it.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Wayne Tech holding cell, huh? How's it work, Bats? Weed killer in the shower? Secret compartments just filled with aphids? Look, I'll be your imagination from
What are you
now
doing
on,
in there?
okay?
Oh my god. I didn't even notice him in there. And he's gone. Alright.
Good thing you're here, Batman. Cash was ready to tear him a new rabbit hole.
Oh, Frabjous Day, Kaloo-Kalay, the Batman's here. It's time to play.
He looks even more insane than the last time we saw him.
The hostages, where are they?
Let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 3. A hat trick of your boys in blue. Do they live or die? That's up to you.
What have you done with them?
Oh, such violent means, but all in vain. I've trained my mind to feel no pain.
Don't make me put that to the test.
Oh, Batman, allay your fears, prick up your ears. You'll soon hear their tears. Just listen for the siren song. Yes, you'll find your Alice before too long.
I don't know if I agree with the downloadable content practices that they used for this game. Because that is massive amounts of content that just end up falling by the wayside. That's our first Riddler trophy. We'll definitely be back in that room later. When I first played this game, I thought I had to use some kind of tool or something to get that open, but
My hands! Help! Can't hide in here all night. This nightmare isn't gonna end for you, ever.
can't do anything to him anymore. He's used to my tricks. Alright. Riddler informant.
Batman, buddy, you got this all wrong. I'm a triple agent. I wasn't working for Riddler. I just wanted him to think it was while I paid him back.
The audacity to even offer that as a solution as to why you're in the position you're in. I think I see exactly what I'm looking for right over there.
Clean up, they said. Blow up the factory, lay low, exfil by morning. Good thing we...
Come on out, officer. I'm late. I'm late.
There's a hostage in the trunk, but the car's wired to blow. I'll need to defuse the explosive first.
If only it was always so easy. Explosive diffused.
Cat all grinning, but don't be fooled. Don't think you're winning.
For some reason he couldn't do that himself, Batman.
What happened? How the hell did I end up here?
Tell me what you remember.
I was chasing down some rioters and the siren went all screwy. I had to pull over. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the dark with that siren blaring. I thought it would never end.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up. Cash, I found one of the hostages. I'm sending you the location.
Got it, Batman. Any leads on the others?
I'm working on it.
Just say the word and I'll go down there and make that bastard talk.
It's under control, Cash. Leave it to me.
And an upgrade point for our troubles. Can't be too mad about the position we're in. This is a lot of fucking game. We stand at our center, that we may not weaken, a symbol of hope, a towering beacon.
Batman, while you and Scarecrow were amusing yourselves by blowing up a chemical factory, your one...
Pulsed on, Gotham's no place to raise a child. Those were Ellen's first words when he told her about the promotion and transfer to GCPD. To say the move had put a strain on their marriage would be an understatement. The first few months were difficult, but gradually she'd established roots, made new friends, warmed to life in the city. Commissioner Gordon had even promised to use his influence to secure their son Tyler a place at McCollum Academy. Life was good. Then Arkham City happened. Ellen's doubts resurfaced. The honeymoon period was over. He'd convinced her to stick it out for another year. If things didn't improve, they'd move back to her facility in Keystone. The promise was a gamble. He'd hated Keystone as much as he hated the in-laws. And at the time, Gotham looked like it was spiraling into the abyss. But now, 9 months on, as he stood with his family among a throng of tourists on the Lady of Gotham's viewing platform, he was satisfied that the gamble had paid off. There was a different feel about Gotham these days. Joker was dead, the nightmare of Arkham City was a distant memory, and crime continued to fall. Across the water, amid the glittering lanterns of Chinatown, Halloween decorations were being hoisted high above the street. Dad, are you going to take me to the parade? Sorry, kiddo. Daddy has to work. But your mother will take you. Right, honey? Ellen jabbed him in the ribs, smiling. Whatever you say, Officer Owens.
True nemesis had more brain cell bursting riddles
Brain cell bursting riddles, he says.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Control, Falcon 5. Tank spotted. Riker Heights, over.
The fucking Riddler guy, it is. There was a fucking Riddler guy here. I fucking saw him. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Just think. All your buddies going through the same hell as you.
Oh, good, you're here. Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life and your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has keeps that cranial combustible from detonating.
This is a bit much.
The remote Batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close. There he is. The remote Batarang can carry an electric charge. It should defuse Riddler's microbomb without causing a detonation.
Okay, I definitely killed that guy.
You hear about Riddler? He's gone crazier than usual anyway.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
I don't know, Edward. I don't think you're being fair. This is glowing green over here. Anything glowing green, I just assume it's something for me to fuck with.
Anybody seen that anarchy guy? That kid'd love this. Why are you doing this? You don't ask the questions here, punk. Yeah, how about we staple your lips together? You like that? Just what I thought. I want you silent. Except... I don't want to hear you cry. Makes it more enjoyable. It's like... Don't know where you've gone, Bat. This ain't over.
We will not be doing that.
Let's kill us some back.
The combos were sloppy, but I got the job done. And that's another safe firefighter. It's not so bad once you realize that there's
Thank you.
things to do almost everywhere.
Animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone behind. And then from nowhere, this fireball or something slammed into us. I must have blacked out. Next thing I know, one of these psychos is stubbing a cigarette out on me. Have you found the others? What about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
Another Wayne Tech upgrade. Can't complain about that. Need to do that.
So Riddler bagged the cat, did he? Oh, he'll regret pissing her off. On for it! Run him down!
No.
It really ran me over. These little sons of bitches.
Arkham Knight? Huh. I was in Arkham City. I never heard of him. Man, there are tanks everywhere. Big ones, small ones. I wouldn't be surprised if some... Man,
Anytime I see any sort of group roundabout standing like that, I just assume that I was gonna say I just assumed that it's one of the missing firefighters, but that assumption has already been proved as incorrect. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the sheer amount of stuff to do in this game. It's just the fact that it's presented to me, you know, at all is... it's nice.
seriously? What do you mean? Look out!
It's the Batman experience you wanted since Asylum. You always wanted to cruise around and do the Batmobile and solve missions and everything.
There's only like 1,000. You know, my body armor actually fits. Private sector, man. Should have done this a long time ago. This time tomorrow, I go dark. Got my money, got a new identity lined up. No one will find me.
Batman just hit a serpent drone.
The idea is cut from the same cloth, and essentially these things become akin to the Riddler trophies. Tiger cameras and all that other, extra shit I was doing back in City. Not that that's a bad thing. It doesn't make this anything... It doesn't make this experience any less compelling.
Scarecrow's a freak, man, and we shouldn't have taken this job. What's the matter? Getting all squeamish about operating on American soil? Scared you might have to fight the bat? Or just scared of Scarecrow?
Last thing I want is these medics actually reviving anybody. And see, me personally, I'm a fucking obsessive completionist, so I could very well and very easily be here all fucking night doing this. And I would never get bored of the process.
So what were you? Navy? Marines? Special Forces? Yeah, I thought you were special.
Oh, that was crazy. This isn't a drone. That's a helicopter. How do I deal with helicopters? Serpent drone. Strike from above and plant explosive shell to destroy. Okay, this one I could fuck with. The dragon drone. Oh, I have to shoot that with the bat thing. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. Kind of losing the control of the situation, ain't you, Nighty Night? Alright, that leaves us with 8 points, and we are now fully armored. See, I told you, the Wayne Tech points, they come flowing in. It seems daunting having a single upgrade be 8 points, but it's really not that big a deal.
That you have failed to arrive at my challenge in Chinatown. Hurry along, detective. I like to avoid winning by default whenever possible.
Drone! No!
Baffler, imagine.
You ever heard of Clue Master? You're kidding, right? That one leaves clues at the scene of the crime, not riddles. We can take the bet. You know how many guerrilla fighters I've killed? He's no different. Just got better gear.
Alright, this one might be a little bit on the tricky side. We got 2 sentry guns. We got something destructive here. Supposed to pull this into there or something.
Each time he fights, we learn a little bit more. That's how we beat him.
The fuck was the purpose of this? Okay, but why? I'm so fucking confused.
I should have been at the factory. I'd have stopped the bat.
Perhaps I don't have the tools for that venture quite yet. Oh, it's a big one.
Tower down! You could be next! Get ready!
Is that a dragon drone or a serpent drone? A serpent drone. Don't mind if I do.
Be advised, Alpha target to be brought in alive if possible. Yeah, right. If Scarecrow wants the bat in one piece, then he can cuff the bastard himself.
I'm being shit. He gave you a job. The least you can do is follow his directions. What he just said is no different than you going to work at a fast food restaurant and then making all the food the way you want to make it, despite the fact that you have to follow a recipe.
This is state-of-the-art tech, gentlemen. He won't know what's hit him. I don't want anyone switching off. Not for 1 second.
Yeah, we're still missing some major shit. Okay, we're gonna come back to this.
The Cobras were supposed to crush him. Nearly crushed me back at base. Bad team.
In a moment. Because apparently I just can't stop. I feel like you just gotta throw in your ninja card if I hit you with a box and then you go down. You just gotta pack it in. There's no saving you.
I'll rip that cape off your back and choke you with it.
You're crazy. The Knight wouldn't do that to us. I'm serious, man. Think about it. If Ace had blown at full capacity, there'd be no hiding from the gas. We're plan freaking B. And you know what? I bet there's a plan C waiting if we don't work out. You put it like that, I want to be plan C.
Whatever this is, there's nothing we can do about it at this particular juncture. I don't even know how I got over here, to be honest with you.
I wish my old sergeant could see me now. I'd dishonorably discharge a whole damn clip in his face. When's our relief getting here? I want to go on a battle.
Not till morning, soldier. Until then, we keep this tower locked down. So the Knight's spent months teaching us how to kill the bat, only to make us wait up here all night?
This is how you kill the bat, idiot. You control the sky, you control the roads, you control the rooftops.
You make it so he can't move without getting shot at or worn down. Bat knows Gotham inside and out. Thinks it's a secret weapon. Well, it's our weapon now.
I'm trying to figure out how to get in there without issue.
Drive up in his tank right now. I drop it like that. Wouldn't even blink.
Hear that, Batman? Come and get me.
Target's on the move! Move on my location!
Damn, bro.
Eye on the sky now.
I thought I could sneak in there. I thought they was facing the other way. So it was too late. Let's actually do something valuable with our time. No, not that.
That tortured creature was once a man, Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
The bad thinks he's winning. He's in for a surprise.
I'm here super fucking early, Founders Island.
The militia checkpoint's embedded in pressure. They look armed. Falcon 3 out.
I've got no real business here. I see something that could be power winched. Oh. It's kind of overdoing that whole situation.
It's always the same. It starts fun, then people show up, taking it way too seriously with all their fancy equipment and spoil.
Oh, you guys are fucking trying me. Okay.
Gonna smash you into little pieces, fat freak!
Understand what was going on. You guys are fucking trying me. Understandable. Alright, into the laboratory of Mr. Langstrom. Sorry to get distracted.
I'm so proud of you, honey. Go on.
Got a movie.
Hello, world. No, that's... Oh, it's terrible.
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule...
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will, prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How is that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
You see what happened last time we was fucking with bats? Have we learned nothing?
Kirk? Honey, are you okay? Oh my god! Kirk! I'm so so proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
And they just got this shit playing on loop.
Hello, world. No, that's...
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay.
Blunt trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
Was a success. The recombinant molecule...
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will, prevent and cure deafness in all humanity.
There's a computer. Maybe it contains some answers. This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research.
What do we got?
Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat's signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
Bro, what? Didn't work with me here, eh? There it is.
That's it. I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine. Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
Hello, world. No, that's...
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant...
Alright, it's another experience point for us.
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
Scan the whiteboard for a Riddler trophy. Of course. The bat uses these to see at night. The dots didn't work and his cure caused a fright. White noise. Dr. Kirk Langstrom, sir. I like you. You I like, Lord Batman. Dr. Kirk Langstrom surveyed the miracle of evolution splayed out on the table before him. Desmodus rotundus, the common vampire bat. It was perhaps the most magnificent creature he'd ever studied up close, aside from Francine, of course. Langstrom dialed up the volume on the sound system and shut his eyes, letting Brahms' Third Symphony swell in his ears. The music conjured memories of happier times with his beautiful wife before his diagnosis, before the rot set in. The tinnitus had been subtle at first, like the low hum of a refrigerator in another room, a mildly irritating whine he couldn't quite place yet couldn't quite ignore. As the weeks wore on, the noise grew overwhelming until Kirk could hear nothing else unless he concentrated hard enough. The doctor's words, however, had been loud and clear. Kirk's affliction was rare, chronic, and irreversible. The thought of never enjoying his favorite symphonies again was agonizing, but it was Francine's voice he would miss the most. The subtle inflection she adopted when she teased him, and the way she laughed, as though the little girl inside her had never grown up. Kirk wasn't prepared to let all that go without a fight. He was a man of science, for Christ's sake. Science would find a way. The answer, Kirk knew, was staring up at him from the dissection table. So all that man-bat stuff was just a way for him to cure his deafness. Scan the Batmobile for another one. Will do. Will do. Scan it for another one. All right. I am very much into all the riddle solving, as you'll find. I've done it once before. I've done all the riddles for the past 3 games. The data packs, the riddles, the Riddler trophies, the Catwoman ones. But this one I haven't run through as much. I've only played through this game once before. Change of heart. More guns, Mr. Wayne, said Lucius, eyeing the proposed specifications for the new Batmobile. They were in Lucius's office, Bruce's office technically, though Lucius spent most of the time here. Bruce had turned up dutifully for the biannual departmental heads meeting at Wayne Tech. Lucius had watched Bruce work the room, smiling and shaking the hands of senior technicians, biochemists, engineers, software security experts, making just enough informed conversation with Lucius's chief systems. Engineered to impress yet, not shocker. And then he and Bruce had retired here. Lucius doubted anyone else had noticed Wayne favoring his right leg as it recovered from whatever he subjected it to the night before. Can you do it? Bruce asked. All the easy charm from the meeting room was gone. It would seem like the unfriendliness to a casual observer, Lucius thought. But it was the opposite. Bruce did his friends, the people he trusted, the honor of not pretending. Lucius smiled. It wouldn't be easy. Wayne Tech had been out of the arms industry for a while. Could claim the guns for testing material when he made the order, he reasoned, and do all the prototyping alone. Why the change of heart, Mr. Wayne? Lucius, always the pragmatist, had long campaigned for a more offensively equipped Batmobile, just in case. Bruce had resisted him until now, but ever since Joker died, his employer had been not aggressive exactly. Lucius couldn't quite identify the change. Just in case, Bruce said as he left the room. I think I got close to 240% the first time I played this. Oh!
Batman, when I summoned you to Chinatown, I expected a prompt arrival.
But for 240%, that is quite impressive. I mean, if you have any tips and tricks, I'd more than be happy to listen. Let's talk.
Talk! Don't make me crack your skull and look for the answers inside.
I'll talk!
The right choice.
Okay, let's see what you got written there. There's a hidden alternate controller setup for the Batmobile. The default setting is you hold R2 for the tank, and when you let go, R2 goes back into pursuit mode. There's another setting where you press R1 and it stays. Oh shit, really? Look at that. Yeah, alright. Show my gadgets. Okay, I just got the basic stuff. I just started.
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died.
Oh, I could get that, the Panessa Studios one that quickly? Okay. Alright. Panessa Studios. I guess we're taking a little bit of a detour. Where? Bleak Island. Okay. Panessa Studios. There we go. See, I would have left that until later on in the game.
Think he's had enough? Not by a long shot. He can take more. Read that right, Mr. Fireman. Please.
I'm nothing if not thorough, but if I can have something that helps me early, I'll definitely take it.
Open.
We did, I know damn well this is a riddle solution.
You're doing the right thing. Master Drake deserves to know.
I'm not telling him that Barbara's been kidnapped, Alfred. He needs to focus on the cure.
But sir, you know what she means to him. If anything happens...
I'll find her.
This is one, right? I'm not crazy. Whatever it is, I can't scan it yet. Guess I'm incorrect.
Ah, don't worry about the cure, Batsy. You're fine. Never better. Think about it. What could be more powerful than getting the inside line from the Clown Prince of Crime? Besides, it's not really seeing things if the guy really is in your head.
Hilarious.
You checking in on me, Bruce? Decided you need my help after all?
Yeah, we are not doing Skinhead Robin. Absolutely not.
Have you heard from Barb recently? I can't contact her.
Oracle's comms were affected by the explosion at Ace Chemicals. She'll be back online soon.
Glad that my choices were reflected. Because they weren't in the comms and in the cutscenes. There's my freeze blast. Alright, temporarily incapacitates enemies, solidifies high temperature gas outlets. Beautiful. Let's talk to everybody as Batman.
Won't you at least tell me what's going on? My wife must be going out of her mind. I'm not even sick. Not like the rest of these lunatics.
It's good to see you back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Is it my turn to experiment on Robin yet? I'll show the boy how to draw blood.
My goodness.
Couldn't resist, could you, Bats? Oh, look at me. The king has never looked so good. Oh, I've been playing around with a little ditty just for you, Batman. I think you're gonna like it. Do 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 do. You got lucky, Bat-Free. This time.
This guy's fucking huge.
Alfred's been keeping me updated on the situation outside. If it's getting too much for you, you'd let me know, right?
Alright, we got what we were looking for. Let's get out of here. remote electrical charge is inside GCPD. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate the tips on this one. Like, if it was City, Asylum, I could do that shit in my sleep. But this one, I've only played once, so... Little things like that definitely will help me out. Because there was a lot of things that I knew I would need the remote electrical charge for, and I've just been walking by them. And I was in that room too, because I got the Riddler trophy out of there. Serious.
Can you believe it? I was at Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not once. Just lucky, I guess.
See, I'm the same with the Batman games, but I'm Arkham City. I play that every year. I haven't missed a year yet since it came out. Yeah, see, that's the thing about Arkham City. The suits definitely leave something to be desired. Especially when you take into consideration all the shit that Batman goes through in that night. But if you look at it from that perspective, I think it's a little bit more, reasonable. Yeah, the suit does go through a lot. Yes, it's heavily damaged, but it's proof of your efforts. Your Honor, Gordon shouted, this man's insane. For the last time, Commissioner, we are not here to discuss the prisoner's state of mind. Judge Wessel looked across at Gordon from the parole board panel, a look Jim had seen a dozen times this morning. Please, Wessel's swatery eyes were saying, do not make this harder than it is. Gordon shot a more succinct look back. To his left, the prisoner started talking. Again. Come now, Your Honor. As slanderous as the Commissioner's comments are, he's only expressing his frustration at the farcical nature of this so-called legal proceeding. Perhaps he doesn't understand that his presence is merely for appearance's sake. You're a decorative detective, Riddler concluded, flashing Jim a smug smile. Gordon understood all right. Thousands of prisoners, all held illegally, and then nearly murdered by Hugo Strange. The inevitable class action lawsuit that had left this tedious, soul-sapping exercise in its wake. Hundreds of parole hearings that only went one way. The prisoner got their freedom back, and Gordon got a signed declaration that the offender promised to be on their best behavior from here on in. Now, Riddler continued, given that our poor commissioner must endure several hundred more of these hearings, why don't we spare us the tedium of forcing him to reiterate the state's legally soiled case against me, and simply grant me the freedom to which I'm entitled? The entire parole board sputtered indignantly. Man's got a point, Gordon conceded as he walked out the door. What a mess the whole Arkham City experiment was.
The bat's been in control for too long. It's about time we turn the tables on that freak.
I don't like the Beyond suit in Arkham City. His eyes are too far apart. It looks weird. I much prefer the one that's in this game. They said there was something breakable. I hate 3D maps with a passion. If I had to pick a favorite suit that's in City, that's not the regular one. Not that I mind the regular one, but I would have to say it's the Sinestro Corps one.
Scarecrow took Commissioner Gordon's kid. That's pretty cold, you ask me.
I need the Batmobile for this, right? I fucking thought so. Yep. Okay. I've only played through this once before, so the Batmobile is... I'm still getting used to the controls. I got real good with it the first time. So it's only a matter of time before the same happens yet again. Shit. There we go. No, the first time I played this game, I actually did rock the 89 Batsuit for the majority of it. I'm only wearing this one for streaming and narrative purposes. If I really had my way, I would be wearing the Zurin R Batman, the Batsuit. That's the one I like. I don't know why the animated Batsuit didn't make a comeback in this game, though. I thought those looked pretty nice. I did most of the Riddler's Revenge content wearing the animated Batsuits in Arkham City.
If you're thinking of locking us all up, you're gonna need a bigger cell.
We can't knock him out anymore. How sad for us.
If Cash thinks I'm going in there, he's crazy. He's doing just fine with us out here.
I heard those statues are pretty rare.
Well, they're easy to find. It's collecting them that's the problem.
Oh, there you are. Look, it's my stuff. So this is my memorial, huh? Not even a statue. They think they can just file me away, don't they? I've been sent back for a reason, Bruce, and no one's forgetting me this time around.
So as you can see, it's a veritable museum of all the stuff that we've come into contact with over the years. Ventriloquist, Black Mask, Harley, Bane, Raish himself, Killer Croc, Deadshot. I don't know why the Great White Shark is here. All this was a riddle in the first game. And I to this day, I wonder what plans they had for him. The fact they're even bringing him up at this point is just, it's funny.
Very subtle. I know this is the evidence room, Bruce, but you could have tried to cover your tracks.
One pair of shock gloves, worn by the electrocutioner, a.k.a. Lester Buczynski. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Blackgate riots, and then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while.
Rest in peace, Lester.
I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way.
I did like the shot gloves. That's the one thing I miss from Origins. You have a 1-to-1 display scale statue of it? That's pretty cool.
One mask and jacket Anarchy, a.k.a. Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much.
I like the Anarchy as well.
A selection of body parts belonging to Warren White, a.k.a. the Great White Shark. White got himself sent to Arkham on an insanity plea. He lost a few things other than his mind while there. Made the new look work, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, I did like the boss battles in Origins. I think Origins gets a lot of flack because it wasn't made by the same team, but it's a really solid Batman experience. I wish that it got a proper remaster like the 2 Return to Arkham games. I'd love to play that in HD. Origins does look a little rough, but that's what time does to all video games.
One freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, a.k.a. Victor Freeze. We, had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze has kept quiet since leaving Arkham City. Maybe Batman finally talked some sense into him.
Although, if I had one complaint, I think the Deathstroke boss fight comes too early. I wish that instead of having Deathstroke go down within the first couple of hours of the game, especially considering that Deathstroke just lays there until you see him in the prison later on, I wish that Deathstroke attacked you at multiple points throughout the game, each time learning something new from you so that he's prepared for it. Kind of like Taskmaster does in the Spider-Man game. I wish that was how they handled it.
One ventriloquist dummy, a.k.a. Scarface. This ain't the original Scarface. It's a Joker knockoff. Don't ask me why, but the clown took a liking to these creepy things. One stuffed bear in a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, a.k.a. Unknown. We had to let Bane loose after the Arkham City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal. My guess, he's off somewhere getting clean. And he's not going to be happy when he comes back.
Arkham Origins Bane was one of my favorite villains in the entirety of the series.
One vial of Titan formula. One set of wind-up explosive false teeth. One pair of...
I liked how they explained how he becomes all big and meaty and dumb. I don't think that he should have used the TN1 formula considering the fact that, you know, it ruined him, but it was a nice change of pace to see him be methodical.
One custom-tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, a.k.a. the Mad Hatter. The guy's mad, all right. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free. One rifle and 2 wrist-mounted guns used by Floyd Lawton, a.k.a.
That shot was giving me the business in my Arkham Origins playthrough, too. Much easier in City, but...
That doesn't mean he got his toys back. One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, a.k.a. Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good, because it was supposed to keep that bastard under control.
At least we got a very satisfying ending for Deathstroke in this game, right?
2 ceremonial swords.
So satisfying. It's the fight we've always wanted.
We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
It's almost as satisfying as the electrocutioner.
One black mask worn by Black Mask, a.k.a. Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Blackgate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old-school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was. One Tommy gun, used by Peyton Riley, a.k.a. the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun belongs to the puppet. I never really understood what's going on there.
Another one we didn't get to see. Scarface all throughout the games, but never got to see the ventriloquist himself. That could have been cool.
Talia. I'm sorry.
I already scanned Jack Ryder.
One laughing gas grenade, one snare trap, and one baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a.k.a. Harley Quinn.
Scanned his portrait as well. Got that one. I gotta do that whiteboard, though. For sure. Wasn't Joker supposed to antagonize me while I was doing this? Oh, at any rate.
I ain't stopping him.
Don't look at me.
Okay, the comms room. Where is the comms room? Yeah, I was looking at that actually because I was doing the I was looking at the extra challenges that I have as well. But I couldn't do them because I didn't have, the proper tools. Oh, wrong whiteboard. Is it this one?
Control, this is Falcon. We have tanks amassing at Perdition Bridge. Tracking movement. Over.
Is it this one? I'm still in the very early stages of the game. I'm just kind of fucking around.
Out there with you. God. Things not working out the way you planned. Told you. Never faced anything like this.
But now that I've done so, I can
Challenge ready at Chinatown. Fine, Enigma. I'll play your games and I'll win.
Let's go fuck with the Riddler. Oh, you're early. Okay. You run from me.
Can't wait to see Batman and the Arkham Knight go toe to toe.
Let's talk. Yeah, that's what I should have done. That's what I usually do. Throw the freeze grenade.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Much obliged.
Already, I forgot I had it. Damn, the audacity of you. How unfortunate for you.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become...
All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by to visit.
Your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves.
Hopefully, I'll make you proud as I keep the streets of Gotham clean.
They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Hey, that's fine.
You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'll be playing this for the next couple of days or so, so as long as that's what gets you going, hopefully I'll be entertaining enough for you. Right?
Need I remind you that
That was crazy.
life hangs in the balance?
There's nothing more demoralizing than flipping over your damn Batmobile.
Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one. This one.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I see what you want from me. I'm definitely going to struggle with the Riddler challenges in this game. There's going to be no cutting him off while he's talking like I was doing before. That's just not going to happen.
This isn't just a test of
You
intelligence.
motherfucker.
It's a test of skill.
No. And I fucking thought the back of the thing was the front of the thing and drove off, further embarrassing myself. Nice. I'm giving Edward exactly what he wants. Right.
It might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls.
Yes, I get that. Okay, stand here. Damn you, Nigma. I've been playing a lot of GTA recently, so my mind for cars is kind of off right now. Just need you to fucking stay put, man. There we go.
Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day.
Old power winch going.
Well, well, you figured it out. Or blundered your way to victory. Blundered. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
He's so over it.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Alright, this is how I would solve this. In my first playthrough of the game, just look at it from above and then...
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness. I used to dream of Batman's death, I admit. But I will happily settle for him causing yours. Can you trust him, Catwoman? Can you trust?
Alright. I do believe it's that one over there.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it.
Alright, we bumbled our ways through this encounter. I'm not even gonna say Eddie's wrong about that when he's fucking right.
Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
Let's head on back to the orphanage and work together with Catwoman to solve another crime. Well, not a crime, but you know what I meant. It's a hell of a path you were asking me to take. I knew something was wrong. Better off just gliding.
Two-Face and Penguin ain't the only ones in on this. How do you know? I know, I hear things. There's a bunch of them getting a piece of the action. They're all meeting in Gotham tonight.
Two-Face and Penguin just got confirmed active in the city.
One special, huh?
You work for Riddler, so talk to me.
That's all I know.
It's enough.
Joker, what are you doing up here?
The new car bats. Oh, all those guns. It's like an evil clown was whispering in your ear as you drew up the designs. You know what I love about firefighters? They run towards the danger.
What a fucking sight this is. Joker's here, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. And I'm so glad I got myself those gadgets. Because now... Wait a minute. No, this requires the car.
I need to go back to the bridge to bring the Batmobile onto Miyagani
Shit, man. I saw the batteries and got excited.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark.
Not the mirror. I see what you're asking of me. Okay.
Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
It's unlike you to get caught. Was it an ambush? Blackmail? A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he had a job.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
These lesson
Well, that's a little
numbers.
creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
I've got 5 switches and the world's most boring light show over here. You?
Same.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite
Okay.
as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Catwoman. Batman, you're lagging behind.
3, 1, 4, 5, 2. 3, 1, 4, 5, 2. 3, 1, 4, 5, 2.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here. Take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant.
Ooh.
Smash it!
Prototypes, Dark Knight. These are merely prototypes. Try to mitigate that primal feeling of triumph upon defeating one. My programming animates these beautiful creations, Dark Knight. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I love the face she makes when you unlock the key.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Alright, Catwoman, what's the story?
Still haven't apologized.
On the prowl. Want to find a weak link in a security system? Look for the man with a gun. Especially when they're new in town. Poor guy didn't even know the first rule of Gotham, Selina mused. The mantra thugs from Bleak to the Bowery drilled into new recruits. Always look up. I fucking keep saying that. Same thing. Always look up. Well, he'd know it now. Selina dragged his unconscious body behind a dumpster and slipped through a vent into Arkham Asylum's administrative building. She was late. The meeting had started. Ended, maybe. Scarecrow's voice, sonorous yet raspy, carried along the vent like a snake slithering through dry grass. Another voice replied, young, angry, and disguised. Footsteps, then silence. Worthless, Selina needed more. Names, details, a damn date. Batman was more inclined to ignore the occasional heist when she had information he needed. And besides, it was fun having something to wield over him. Seeing the pain-pleading expression on Gotham's apex predator's face when they were alone and she had the upper hand. She peeked through the vent, Scarecrow's office. No guards by the door. Good. Selina dropped down, twisting her body to land on all fours, and then an arc of electricity lashed out from the ceiling. Selina dodged it, all reflexes, and saw her attacker floating above the vent. Since when did Scarecrow have security drones? Damn it, Selina, she thought, plotting her exit over the sound of the alarm. Always look up.
Apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute?
I know, right?
When I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now.
My guy.
You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
I need to go back to the bridge to bring the Batmobile onto Miyagani Island.
I refuse to miss out on even a second of this fucking aid to your dialogue. Let's get back to the main quest.
Just saying.
Yeah, the Batmobile was definitely down there, but...
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Sergeant, Mercy Bridge is being lowered. He's coming. Bomber drones online and ready to engage. Target hit!
I need to get back in the car. It's under attack.
Damn, what the fuck?
Alpha target hit! Going for the kill! Enemy down!
Nice, Batman. That's what we like to see.
What the? Why's everything gone dark? Are we dying? We better not be dying, Bruce.
Enemy flanked! Tandem charge warhead, designed to penetrate the toughest armor. I've got surprises too, Batman. Mamba down! Diamondback's hit! It won't take another strike! Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island. Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down. Well, you had enough yet, punk? Speak up. We can't hear you. You won't win. Still think the Bat's coming to save the day, huh? Yeah, I'd like to see him try. But all these guns will fill him full of lead. Guns don't.
This is a nice, conveniently placed track. You know, something funny. This whole thing could have been solved. This whole conundrum, this whole question. If the Arkham Knight actually put people in the tanks. I mean, consider it. If he knows Batman as well as he claims to know him, then he knows that Batman won't kill people. So if he puts somebody in the tanks, then he won't be able to use any of this high-powered weaponry that he's currently riding on right now. I mean, just a thought.
He's here. Engage! I've lost the
flanked in shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
Multiple units engaging.
He doesn't get away!
Direct hit! Yeah! Drone offline. Drone moving to flanking position. Mob has been hit. Mama drone taking damage. Drone's been hit. I'm flanking him. Rattler offline.
Master Bruce, you leave the area, the bomb will detonate.
Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay!
Rattler's been hit.
My favorite part of this whole encounter is when they said there'd be minor resistance.
Alpha target flanked.
And then, you motherfucker, you have some fucking nerve. They said there'd be minor resistance and minor resistance only. They fucking sent a small army over here.
We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool!
Bristol unit
The bomb's
destroyed.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Good old power winch.
Bomb destroyed.
You're not taking any more from me, Batman. Next time, you'll die trying.
Nothing beats that. Took me fucking 2 hours to get to this
The
point.
Arkham's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead.
And you will suffer my dominance.
Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely.
And I was doing shit the whole time, too.
The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body. Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened.
It's not even the fucking door. Oh, that shit went flying, bruh.
torn cleanly off the hinges.
The fucking detective segments are really fucking big this time.
Oracle got out. I need to examine the reconstruction, pinpoint where she landed.
How convenient she landed on this pallet.
Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash.
He's fucking hardcore, man. She's not made of glass. She just can't walk.
Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot.
Oh no.
I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
Yeah, she crawled away, but I don't know how he could fucking gather that she was making all these other movements.
Mr. Wayne?
Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gamby store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
Doing control. There's a body on the rooftop in Kingston. Doesn't look good. Falcon 4 out.
Alright, burning bat symbol. Subtle. It's our old friend Azazel. We still catch remote batarangs? I'm so confused this was just happening. That was not a catch, but did you just fucking knock it away from you? Why are you letting me do this to you? You caught them last time. Let's talk, man.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
Of course not.
As
Cool
real.
as shit, and you didn't fucking elaborate on any of it.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden forever. I have studied you for a long time. You have a code. You will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove your abilities, when the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
As you wish.
Well, these segments allow you to play as Azazel.
Gonna be nothing left when we're finished with you.
This is gonna hurt.
Shit.
Complete the challenge without getting hit to prove you are worthy.
Let's try this again.
Prove you're ready.
There we go. I think I feel pretty worthy.
You show potential. Contact me when you're ready to take the next step.
Sir, I've captured Azrael's performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you are considering him as your successor?
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch.
Contingencies. And there was something else that they said to check up
attacked
on.
the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
I got him! Target's at Grand Avenue!
The Batmobile's under attack. We need to get back there.
Armor breach on Mama Drone!
Wasn't quite prepared for any of this.
Direct hit on a Rattler. Drone feed offline. Get back! Rattler offline. That's a hit.
You son of a bitch.
Drone unit destroyed at the gardens.
You were doing the fucking most. Alright, I know this is a riddle here.
Detective, is there a reason why you have yet to arrive at Elliott Memorial? Fear of failure, perhaps?
Desire to avoid that nasty, achy feeling in your brain when you actually have to use it?
Perhaps this is the riddle? I know it's one over here, but there's nothing I can fucking do about that at this point in time.
Power to the fire suppression system has been cut. I need to get it back online to get the blaze under control.
He got a drone! No! Batman's taking out a Rattler!
The fire will burn out of control unless I power up the fire suppression system.
Hey, power winch on. Consider the fire fought. X, good to see ya.
Firefly.
You beat me once, but that was a long time ago.
It's the return of the Firefly.
Drown in flames. This will
Oh shit.
be like last time.
Haven't seen the Firefly since Origin. We've been hearing allusions about his disappearance, but this is the first time that we're going to be seeing him since then. Son of a bitch, what the hell are you doing?
That's it, Batman. Keep chasing me. Lead me to the flames, Batman. I must burn it all.
Shit! Come on, Garfield. Come on.
Can't be stopped.
There we go. Got his ass.
Tonight, this stinking city will be purified by flames.
You know, sir, I believe we've met that charming pyromaniac before.
Firefly.
It seems Scarecrow made everyone aware that Gotham would be defenseless tonight.
He's dangerous, Alfred. Keep watch for more fires.
Alright, we have quite a few experience points. Thanks for the star pieces, appreciate it. Those are the things that keep me moving. And we've unlocked the character bio for Firefly, Garfield Linz, serial arsonist. Garfield Linz was a special effects artist and pyrotechnic expert in the motion picture industry before he was made redundant and forced into poverty. Linz became a petty criminal and serial arsonist, torching huge swaths of Gotham City to feed his pyromania. After setting fire to a chemical plant, Linz was caught in the blaze and suffered burns to 90% of his body, leaving him hideously scarred. Upon his recovery, Linz designed a custom battle suit featuring a military-grade flamethrower and jetpack. Oh, we got intel on another murder victim.
There are reports of opera music being played in the Kingston district, sir. The killer's calling card. It could be the break we need. I got him!
Drones have lost contact. Then reacquire it.
I don't even know why I ran away from this thing.
This is my city.
There you go.
Batman's taken out a drone.
Cash, the Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miyagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
There's the victim there. Let's go check it out. This one says imperfect.
Victim to the list.
This is becoming rather ghastly, sir. It brings to mind a spate of murders at the beginning of your career. It was Halloween then, if I'm not mistaken. Turned out to be rather a long one, if I recall.
I'm going to try and identify the body.
What could be wrong with this person?
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Considering how distinctive that birthmark is supposed to be, I don't know how you could have 53 people. I mean, I realize there's, 7-8 billion people on the planet, but... These are the terms you used. I am so confused, bro. What else is wrong with you? Ah, it's so small.
There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them.
What a tangled web we weave. Oh, somebody green.
You saw him too? What the hell's that car
work. I almost crapped myself. Thought he was gonna run me down.
Was that Batman?
None of y'all see this?
Look out! Batman! Ish.
Let's talk.
You can stay loyal to Riddler, or you can stay in one piece.
Whatever you want.
The right choice.
That was a clean shot. Oh, I see a group of guys.
I saw a guy breathe Scarecrow's gas once. Not pretty.
That was pretty fucking cool.
You're going down, Batman.
They were so sure about themselves, and then they just gave up. Nice stone cold stunner. And another firefighter safe to be rescued.
I need your help, Batman!
Trying to help you.
What the hell happened? I don't remember anything.
Your truck was attacked. You and the rest of your crew were taken hostage by rioters.
It's over, Batman. Not even you can save Gotham this time.
I won't give up. I'll find your crew. Wait here. An officer will come and take you to GCPD.
This ain't Batman's turf no more. You better get used to it.
You just watch me save several of your cohorts. You're just gonna give up on me like that.
Be careful, the Bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass.
Okay, oh, that'd be too easy, of course. Okay. Got more experience points if we know what to do with at this point.
The militia have deployed one of the devices near Grand Avenue. Time for a little bomb disposal.
That was close. Batman's...
There you go.
Beginning hack now, sir. Militia force is imminent, Master Bruce.
Drones engaging. Make it count!
was so disappointed the first time I played Arkham Knight. But the tank moves so naturally.
I've lost the drone. Rattler's been hit. Drone down.
Ultimately, it's not all that different from just playing as Batman.
It's still in the fight. Rattler down. Drone's been hit. Lost the Rattler.
There it is.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Bomb destroyed. Nicely done, Master Bruce.
This is your last night in Gotham, Dark Knight. Sun rises on your corpse.
Control, we have a riot in progress near Wayne Tower.
Ah. Clever.
Oh, Batman, you've barely begun to solve my conundrums. In fact, Gotham remains riddled with them. I've been waiting for years to use that one. My conundrums.
Damn it, Batman.
That's one nasty-looking cloud hanging over Ace.
Sorry about that. This is where it all started.
Let's go to liquor store next.
I'm in control. This is Falcon 4. We have a positive on one of the missing fire. He's being held in the Grand Avenue area. Over.
At least when Riddler's on the billboard, you can tune it out. All those big words. You don't get any creeps. You seen what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out.
There's more than likely something for me to scan in there, but I don't know what.
I saw him taking out those dudes guarding the station. Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
No, we did this already. I'm being a crazy person again. I hate 3D maps with a passion. Okay.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
We're just pretending that the Riddler vandalized the Batmobile for narrative purposes. Russianator. These races are hard as hell, in my opinion. I think they're the hardest part of the series.
Done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
See if I can figure this one out.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. I control these.
Aw, fuck you.
You're going backwards, Dark Knight.
Are you fucking serious?
Is it a joke? That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage.
Oh, that's a fucking good line.
Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight! Again! Turn around, you dark knucklehead!
Listen, you don't exactly make this easy to fucking...
Well now, Batman, you didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it. Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrapped. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure.
Son of a bitch.
That looked like it hurt. Did it?
Hurt my ego.
Feeling claustrophobic, detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting end for you, detective. A stain on my floor. I can see it, detective. You're miscalculating corners. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
Shit.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unredeemable idiot?
Shit,
Dark
man.
Knight. That car has some value, even if you don't. Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Shit.
Oh, good. The fun part.
All right.
Ready to die, my dear? Do you feel lucky, Catwoman? You shouldn't, because it's a form of superstition.
If I'm facing this way, it's this one.
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
There's one of these rooms that I can't fucking... I don't know how to solve. I know that for a fact.
I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps could even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Ah, there it is.
Good old-fashioned fun. You're crazy. Oh, that's funny. You know, my probation
officer said the same thing. Right before I set him on fire.
Oh, shit! Shit! The fuck am I supposed to do about that?
I think we should find out your tolerance for pain.
They fucking lit me up. Holy shit.
Standing up to us is gonna cost you. Not shaking me up. Batman, please.
Destroy these sentry guns so you can actually get out of here when the time comes, man.
I need help here.
You see what I'm doing, bro. Come on. Govern yourself accordingly.
Thanks, Batman. Where are the others? Tell me they're okay.
Don't worry. I'm getting them back.
I shouldn't even be here. I was laid off 2 weeks ago. Bunch of people were. Government cutbacks. Apparently Gotham doesn't need firefighters anymore. Until this happens. Then they want us here, saving lives. At least someone in this place is looking out for us. Thanks.
Stay here. An officer will come and take you back to GCPD.
That's another firefighter returned to safety. Well, as safe as he can get. I did see a Riddler informant. There he is. I see him. Let's go on ahead and get that solved.
Riddler, tell me everything. I'm asking nicely.
This is all I know.
Thanks.
That's nicely. I'd hate to see you asking mean.
Here he is. Get after him. Say goodnight, Batman. Mess you up. All units, Batman's on foot. Keep a lookout. They said there was an army out there. They really meant it.
Damn it, I did this already. Okay, take me to Wayne Tower. That's where I wanted to go in the first place. Fucking missions bring me around and around.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
This isn't a riddle solution. Are you fucking serious?
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
Bruce, it's Cassie. You do remember me, right? Listen, I had, so much fun the other night. You are nothing like what I read in the papers. Anyway, call me when you get this. I got a couple of cute friends who are dying to meet you.
Mr. Wayne, Lex Luthor calling.
Yeah!
Direct line, but I grow tired of these games. LexCorp has made a very generous offer for Wayne Tech's Applied Sciences Division, yet your persistent unavailability begins to look less like a busy schedule and more like deliberately antagonistic behavior. Come now, meet with me. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. A man of your refined taste doesn't need an Applied Sciences Division after all. He needs another $1 billion.
Bruce, it's Kate. You're coming to Maggie and I's engagement thing next week, aren't you? No one's seen you in months, Bruce. And you taught me the importance of keeping up appearances.
You have two new messages. Bruce, this is your father calling. It's time we had a talk, son. You know, about the dressing up.
It's the other message, Joker.
Bruce, this is your mother calling now. I just want to say... sorry. It's so funny, you know, because they're dead.
Alright, that's the whole answering machine.
Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about this...
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story.
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
I've improved the frame too, of course. It's lighter and more durable than before. If you don't mind my saying so, Mr. Wayne, the new Batsuit looks rather smart. It looked better on me, of course. I hope you don't mind my allowing Clara to stay. She said that Wayne Tower was the safest place for 100 miles, and I could hardly disagree.
Didn't do what I was supposed to be doing. There we go. I was about to jump out of the window.
Confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
All right, we've got choices.
Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with. Ah, I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even if I wanted to. Take care, Mr. Wayne.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant...
The shit I do for things that glow green.
It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
A punishment has never fit a crime less.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Will you?
Oh! Didn't know that was an option. Son of a bitch. I was doing that perfect.
Status update.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. Seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in.
What the hell, Batman?
Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there, but I still haven't heard from Barbara. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
Hey, this is just wood. I can probably just punch through this.
Oh, that's how very me of you. Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it,
This is ridiculous.
you're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your... Stay at the office, Bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage. You can't force him to slave over your cure. Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win. You think he's really gonna fix your nasty case of Jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm Brucey, I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me. Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center. Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable, like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong. You put her in my crosshairs, Bats. Sure, she didn't do herself any favors, but it was you. You see, people trust you. They believe in you. They follow you into your war, and you are about to get them all killed.
How long you been down here? A week? I've been here a month. A month? In this dirty, rat-infested tunnel? I stayed worse places. Really? I went deep cover in Vinyatura. Had to act like a regular prisoner until the strike team hit the outer walls. At least tonight we're getting out. These things are expensive.
decide to take down this Batman.
Part of me still wants to engage this scenario just to see what would happen. Would they let me?
I need to find a way to bring the Batmobile through before I engage them.
Oh, they're not even gonna let me commit that suicide. If this was Arkham Origins, they would have.
Hey, Bats.
Oh my God!
See these guys think they own Gotham. What are we going to do about it?
How should I know what they're called? She hit people with...
Oh, it's the night. He was on to me.
You're not going anywhere. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot.
I should be dead.
You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds.
You're not getting through me! Engaging target!
So goddamn many of them. I mean, as there should have been, but seeing and experiencing are two very different things.
There we go. All fixed up. Wake up. Almost got you.
You're the only one who can bring a tank to a fist fight. You're just the only one afraid to use live rounds.
Is your beef with me, dude?
I need to stay within range of the remote control. I need to stay within range of the remote control.
Bro, what do you want me to fucking do then?
I need to stay within range of the remote control.
Nice. The Joker's just over here massaging the answer.
doesn't know you very well now, does he? Think you're trapped down here? What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
Batman sighted.
Crush him!
Lost the diamond.
May as well destroy all these while I'm in here. No sense leaving them lying around.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
Damn it, he's here! Open the door! Open the doors!
So the Batmobile's thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is, Alfred. He's not getting away.
Keep him away! Damn, he got another car. Don't let him get us. Get ready. We need to stop him.
Under heavy fire! No, somebody deal with him!
Dude, I fucking handled that situation.
Again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him!
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is he?
With Barbara Gordon. She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her? What are you doing? No! You can't do this!
Batman doesn't kill people, but
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know. Stop, please. I remember. Stop.
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
special interrogation. I don't think anybody else gets that
I need you to
treatment.
find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin's supplying arms to the Arkham Knight, and right now, he's the best lead we have to finding Barbara.
I'll look into it right away, sir. I can see Mr. Fox is trying to contact you.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
All right. We got a bio for the Penguin. He's making his appearance and he's got a brand new look. Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. The Penguin is an eccentric criminal mastermind known for his shady business dealings. Born into the wealthy Cobblepot family, Oswald was sent overseas for school as a boy. When his family hit hard times, Cobblepot immersed himself in a criminal education on the streets of London. Years later, he reemerged as the Penguin, a black market arms dealer in Gotham, facilitating the illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Since his humiliating defeat in Arkham City, Penguin has resurfaced, supplying arms to Gotham's occupying forces via a front company called North Refrigeration.
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all of our communications are securely encrypted. Should I lock him out to prevent further disruptions?
Keep the channel open, Alfred. The more he talks, the more I know about him.
Very well, sir.
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving aircraft heading in on Grand Avenue. This thing just pulled a J-turn, clocking in at 12 Gs. I don't know anything that can do that.
I do. Show him what it means to go to war.
Fucking Batwing on top of the Batmobile.
The drone virus overrides the friend or foe identification system of militia drones. An infected drone will target other drones instead of the Batmobile. When deployed at higher weapon energy levels, this will infect multiple enemy targets.
Batmobile spotted! Grand Avenue! Sir, I've lost control of a drone. He's overriding my control protocols.
Send units to intercept. Take it out!
Drone offline.
Hit him hard, Sergeant. I want that car wrecked.
Diamondback hacked. Rattler offline.
I can get the Diamondbacks on my side. I'm satisfied.
Now for once, you can't keep up.
Drone's been hit. Damn you, Batman.
Sir, I've been looking into North Refrigeration as you requested. It seems Master Grayson has been investigating them for some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from Bloodhaven with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir, scans have established that the Arkham Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock on one such vehicle, should you wish to intervene and remove them from the battle.
All right, Dick Grayson, the original. The youngest of a family of acrobats known as the Flying Graysons, Dick Grayson watched his parents die at the hands of a mafia boss extorting money from the circus. Bruce Wayne adopted the young orphan as his ward and subsequently trained him to become the crime-fighting partner Robin. Determined to prove himself and growing weary of living in Batman's shadow, Grayson moved to Bloodhaven to fight crime under his new name, Nightwing. But that's going to be it for today. I gave you 4 hours We'll continue this tomorrow. Same Jack time, same Jack channel. So I'd like to thank you for coming out. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the star piece donations. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being here. Stay safe, be healthy, have a blessed day and a better tomorrow. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
That thing never loads when I need it to. Good night.